I have a very unpopular opinion when it comes to the spiritual community and the teachings about energy and vibration. There seems to be a lot of emphasis on toxicity. When we make our life be about the energy of other people, we are giving our power to them. When we say someone can cipher off our energy, that low vibrational people you need to avoid, you know, toxic masculinity, toxic femininity. You are in essence doing the same thing the church does, which says that there is a power outside of you that is greater than you that can determine if you're happy, if you're feeling good about yourself or not, because they have such a nasty attitude. They're so negative that, do you know you can only see the contents of your own consciousness? That you draw everything to you. You're the magnet. You're the electrical being that's bringing everything into your experience. So if you are aware of toxicity, if you are aware of negative energy, low vibrational beings, you're in essence saying that that's who you are. You are in essence saying, I know it's hard. People don't want to take accountability or responsibility for their own, for themselves. They would rather pass the buck. This is no different than the church saying that there's a devil that causes them to do negative things, or the reason why quote unquote evil or bad things is happening to them is because of some devil that God has given this other power, this great authority over their lives. And basically they're just puppeteers. They're either at the will and mercy of God or at the will and mercy of the devil. But them themselves have no accountability. Them themselves can't take responsibility for how they feel and how they think. When that is exactly what the Bible tells you to do. It tells you how to transform your thinking so that you can have the life you desire to have. And so when I hear those who claim to be spiritually enlightened talking about powers outside of themselves, then I understand that they have a lot more to learn about themselves, that you're still passing the buck. You're still not taking accountability for your own life. You're still saying that someone else is responsible for making you feel good about yourself, for making you have a good day. My manager, they're so negative. They're so toxic. They are me. White people, these systems of oppression, like you can go on and on looking at all the obstacles in your life of what you deem to be stumbling blocks for you, or you can decide to see your life in the way you desire for it to be. And the way you do that is taking your attention away and taking it off other people. There is nobody else. Everybody else that comes into your experience is just playing a role for you. It's playing a part that you created in your own subconscious, in your own consciousness. So you believe in toxic people, so guess what? You're going to continue to see them. You believe in negative energy. You believe in low vibration. Energy is energy. Energy is not high or low. Energy is energy. There is nothing good or bad except thinking makes it so. The law of life is the law of belief. Everything is done unto you as you believe. So if you believe in low vibration versus high vibration, you believe in good versus evil, wrong versus right, you're still operating on the dual plane of reality. The path to enlightenment, the path to understanding self and knowing who you are, is that you are here to transcend the dual nature. That is what the Bible is a eloquent book of stories is about. It takes you from the beginning where how we came into degeneration, how we fell from grace, but it was a plan, it was a purpose, it was a reason it was supposed to happen. Do you really think that infinite intelligence didn't know that when you took on the belief in two powers that you would give your power away? And so in the story, when you come into the New Testament, which means what? New body and mind, right? When you come to understand that you are a new being and that you want to see life through the eyes of pure love, you want to see things from the eyes of God, to only see the good. So infinite intelligence can only see things as being good, as being perfect, as being abundant, as being plentiful, bountiful, full of joy and love. Anything outside of that is operating in the illusion, is working with opposites, which is what you are to transcend. I know it's easier to keep looking at what is instead of believing in what you desire to have. And the only way you get to experience what you desire to have is to take your eyes off of what is. Give your attention, your energy to the happy life. You see what you believe. Whatever you believe to be true is what you're going to see. So you have to change what you believe. You have to focus on the thing that you desire. And to keep giving your power to things outside of you will continue to render you powerless. You will feel uninspired. You will be anxious. You will be depressed. You will be stressed because you think that other people have to be different in order for you to feel good. How long you keep going to keep operating out of that mindset? And unfortunately, you have a lot of spiritual teachers or people who claim to be enlightened also teaching this, that, oh my goodness, you got to protect your energy. People are suffering your energy. They're taking your energy from you. What? No one can do anything to you unless you first do it to yourself. You have to first believe that. So you have to think of your own thoughts. No one else can think your thoughts for you. Now, someone else can tell you how to think, but it's up to you to decide if you're going to think that way. So I suggest to you that you take your power back and you work from the spirit and essence of your true being, which is love, and that you see only beauty wherever you go. Yes, I know this sounds like a utopian type attitude, that you a type of way that seems unrealistic. But remember, you're here to create your reality. You're not here to create the reality for anybody else other than yourself. You didn't come here to change the world. You came to create the world in which you want to experience. So if you want to experience abundance and health and wealth, prosperity, success, you have to start thinking and feeling that those things are happening to you now, right now. So get off the low vibration, toxicity, low energy, whatever quote unquote negative ways in which you want to describe others, when in essence you're really talking about yourself. Because again, you can only see the contents of your own consciousness. You only see according to your own beliefs, your own assumptions, your own preconceived notions. And so you are to transform your thinking. Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Speak those things that be not as though they were. So right now you may not be healthy and wealthy, but you better start talking as though you are and feeling as though you are, so that it shall be. Because to them that have, they shall receive in abundance. But to them that have not, to those that don't recognize what they already have, even what they think they have shall be taken away. So in what reality do you want to live in? Somebody else's reality, or you want to create your own? I think it's time to create your own, because that's what I'm doing. I'm creating my own reality. Who cares what other people think? Who cares what other people are saying? Who cares how another person feels? Who cares what another person is low vibration? How about you be the energy, the great energy that uplifts and inspires, instead of going down to them, have them come up to you? How about you lift somebody's spirits instead of talking about somebody killed your vibe? How about you uplift the vibe? How about you be the power that is, that transforms? Yeah, you don't want that responsibility, right? It's easy to pass the buck and talk about what everybody else doing and not take accountability for your own life. I know.